Hi there, that's right. Nick Dutch back on the camera again for another delightful tarot reading. Now we've got an inquirer today who's rather concerned about her future. She's about 48 years of age. She's got one son who's about 21. And she's single. And she's concerned about what's going to happen in her future and what direction her life's going. Now these are very big questions, and questions which might not necessarily be answerable in just a very short video. The problem of your life can be very complex. There can be an awful lot of things you can do, an awful lot of directions you can end up going in, and it's never too late to change direction, to change career, and indeed to find a partner of your dreams. These are things you've got to remember. But what I will do is I'll have a look relatively generally and see what kind of thoughts, feelings, moods and energies the reading is coming out with today, and then we'll just take it from there, okay? Okay, here we go. Still using the Book of Thoth Tarot because I'm lazy and don't like change. One general reading coming up. Okay, the reading is out, it's cast, so to speak. Now we'll just sort of go through it bit by bit and see where all the highlights are and see how it describes the journey through the rest of your life and to see whether you've got a good path going there, okay? Just 1 second please. Alright, now for those of you out there who are veterans of my reading videos, you'll probably recognise this very vaguely. It is of course the Celtic cross spread or a very slight variation upon it. So this part of the reading here deals with your character in the here and now. Basically the way you present yourself to the outside world, the way you feel on the inside, things that you're aware of, okay, the anticipation of the future and the reflection upon the past. This part here is a progression through short-term, mid-term and long-term future with a sense of the unexpected as well. Alright, now let's just have a quick look and see what's happening here. Well, the first thing that we can say is that when we see the signs relating to the reflection upon the past, that's looking, I would say, a bit difficult. I'm not going to say gloomy. There's signs of worry, signs of anxiety there, signs of things from the past probably still impacting you in the present, and a sense of concern to a certain degree about where the rest of your life is going to go. I feel with you there's a tendency to look back upon your past and to assume that things are going to carry on in the same way as before. And so when we have a look at the signs for yourself in the here and now, subconsciously there's a bit of a desire to defend yourself against any negativity that might be related to the past and might have something to do with the way that things used to be. But there's also the way you present yourself to other people, and that's where it gets really interesting, because the universe card is often talking about a sense of knowledge, a sense of wisdom, and a sense of having learnt an awful lot. Naturally there's a bit of a bitter twist to it, and I feel that goes back to past bad experiences. But I also feel you've learnt rather a lot from your past experiences, so you can actually share your wisdom with other people. So it's not a bad card, it's not a bad sign. Okay, maybe you've needed your defensiveness, maybe a bit of irritation and anger once in a while when you are protecting yourself under trying situations, but now things are maybe moving along and a little different. I get the sense that maybe you're not quite seeing life in the here and now. You're not quite focusing purely upon today. Alright, and the good things you've got at the moment. When's the last time you wrote down a list of all the things you were grateful for? When's the last time you looked around you and thought, yeah, well, I achieved that for myself, I achieved that for myself. And actually having a sense of pride in yourself, the fact that problems have come your way and you have overcome them. These are things that maybe you need to incorporate in your life. And as far as the things you're aware of is concerned, consciously and subconsciously, despite a bit of a difficult time, I think that's emotionally speaking as well as on other things like maybe the survival level. There's a bit of an awareness of better things or better ideas as is coming through in the virtue card, the Three of Staves there, okay? And there's also a sense of a good feeling of spirituality and a desire to communicate well to other people, to give other people the wisdom that you've got. So what with these signs here, I would say that in reality you're actually aware of much more in the way of positivity than you would like to think about. So maybe your situations that you've been through have caused you to dwell upon the past in a negative manner, okay? Maybe you've taken some of those things into the here and now. But if you're really honest, despite the fact that there's a bit of difficulty around you, there's still this sense that there's better ideas which could dominate your life in the future. Now, the anticipation of the future, I think, is rather good. Now, it's not super champagne and ecstasy and party attitude. It's a sense of something more down to earth. Obviously, it's within the suit of discs, within the suit of coins there, and it's talking much more to do with things of a down to earth nature. That card is often labelled as gain or talking about extra benefits coming your way. And there's a sense that you know you've got some hard work to do to try and make sure that everything in your life is going to go according to plan. You're aware of that, okay? What you're, these signs here is a bit of the old University of Hard Knocks type message. Bit of a sense of there's been some difficulties, been some problems, and you know the harsh reality of life, okay? But we've also seen that it doesn't always have to be like that, and part of you is already aware of that and knows that. Now, these anticipation of the future signs, that, I feel, is a message to you to basically get on with it, okay? Get yourself out when you can. Make sure you carry on with your job and look after your son to the best of your ability. Get on with life. When I was going through my own form of self-development, there was a group I joined, and they had a wonderful phrase for all of us people who would always ask, if this, if that, if the other, oh no, And the phrase was, stop iffing about and get on with life. And I loved that one. And maybe that message is what this particular card is trying to provide you with. Standard, down to earth, very regular earth signs, okay? But still talking about, don't know if you can read that there, but gain and progress. So this part of the reading is in fact very important for you in the here and now, and I feel that the message of this part of the reading could actually have good quality long-term ramifications for you, okay? But let's have a look. Obviously you're concerned about the direction of your life. Let's have a look and see what the reading says about the direction of your life. I think we can see a bit of a progression here. I do. I mean, yes, we've got some dark and gloomy signs overlapping with the here and now here, okay? But that's still a question of bringing yourself back to the level you want to be. You want to be someone whose light really does radiate to other people, alright? But you're still going through the growth and progression that was mentioned here, still thinking about the past. But that's only up to 3 months from now, and that's up to 3 months, not within 3 months, okay? The sense of progress is going to come for you. Much more of a sense of community involvement coming after that. And I would say that that's you sort of coming out of your shell a little more. And also, there's a bit of a romantic message associated with the times between 3 and 6 months down the line from now. I'll keep that quite cryptic for the moment, but basically don't worry about that. There are some changes happening as far as you being able to unite with other people. And these signs here, although they may look a little extreme, okay, we got the lightning struck tower, we've got the death card there, you may think, oh my word, what does that mean? Basically, dramatic transformation, and a sense here of like a lightning bolt from the blue coming to basically change and revolutionize your life. This is all about your life developing more light and actually you being much happier inside yourself and actually having a career direction for yourself and a romantic direction as well. You do have progress around the corner. Okay, that was quite an in-depth one. Obviously we're running a bit low on time today, but basically never mind. I think you get the message of the reading there. It is looking very positive. There is going to be an awful lot of change for you of a very positive nature, but it's all one step at a time. Hard work, dedication, getting on with it. Remember, stop iffing about and get on with life. This has been Nick Dutch, signing out for now. Good fortune, God and or Goddess and or none of the above bless. And please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, favourite and share. And I'll speak to you very soon.